Well, good morning, everyone. I'm San Diego Mayor Todd Gloria, and I'm delighted to be here at the Olive Grove Park in Clairemont. We are breaking ground today on some substantial improvements to this beloved neighborhood park. I have a couple of all-stars here that I want to introduce. You can see I'm joined by many members of the community, young and old, all who love Clairemont. But among them, I want to acknowledge Nicole Crosby, who is the president of the Clairemont Town Council. We also have Ian Grooms, who is the vice chair of the Clairemont Mesa Community Planning Committee. We also have Andy Field, our city's park and recreation director, and he'd like me to say a Clairemont resident, right? Very good. Luis Shar, who is our acting director of the Engineering and Capital Projects Division of the city. These are the folks that build really cool things that we get to benefit from every day. Luis, thank you for being here. We also have Principal Ann McCarty and Site Coordinator Tessa Wixon from our nearby next door Lafayette Elementary. And last but certainly not least, Lafayette Elementary School students, which I'm glad you all are here. Thank you for coming. And if I may, I'll take a little mayoral privilege. Blanche is also here, and you might see from Blanche's hat, she's the cleaning lady of Olive Grove Park, who I just got to meet. She was sharing with me that she comes and cleans the park daily and has been doing so since the early 1960s. Is that right?
I don't understand a word.
Yes. She's being very modest, but I will say that she has had a very positive impact here in this park, and we're going to help her out by making the park a lot nicer. But Blanche, I just want to make sure you keep cleaning, okay? You can be partners in this effort. So let me tell you, and last but also I want to acknowledge staff from Councilmember Jennifer Campbell's office. Dr. Jen is on a little bit of a medical leave, so we didn't get the benefit of joining her today, her being here today, but I can promise you we would not be here without her leadership. So would you please thank the council member for me? So let me tell you a little more why we're here today, and if you'll forgive this, I'm a Clairemont kid. I grew up on Lair Drive, just a little bit west of here. I went to Madison High School, a stone's throw from this site today. I know this community. I love this community. It's one of the very best in San Diego. But what seemed new when I was a kid is not so new anymore. And we need to make some investments in this neighborhood so that these children get to benefit from this park the way that I did so many years ago. Many years ago. This project will make this park a lot of things, generally better, but let me tell you, this will make the park more accessible with improvements to walkways, curb ramps, and restrooms throughout the park. We're going to add a new play area for children ages 2 to 12, and we'll be resurfacing the parking lot and the basketball courts. It's a big deal. Altogether, this will represent the largest investment in this park in over 26 years. Now, this is not an accident. This is a result of Councilmember Campbell and I choosing to prioritize infrastructure. You know, it's often said infrastructure is not sexy. I hate when people say that because that's just an excuse for not funding improvements in our neighborhoods. Now, as your mayor, I've done everything I can to put more money towards infrastructure. A lot of that goes into road repair. I saw a couple freshly paved streets on the way in this morning, but it also needs to go into stormwater, into public facilities, and importantly, into parks. Parks are a key part of neighborhood infrastructure. It's what gives us the quality of life that we all enjoy and fight so hard to protect here in San Diego. I want you to know, at the end of next year, we will have improved or constructed 98 new park projects across the city of San Diego in the last 4 years. This is a 31% increase over the previous 4 years, and I think a reflection of the commitment that Councilmember Campbell and I have towards investing in neighborhoods like Clairemont. And we've got a lot more to do. So moments like this are important to pause because Blanche has been doing the work out here for a long time. Now the city's showing up and we're getting the job done along with the help of our great park and recreation employees who are here. And I want to tell you, none of this is possible without community partnership, and that's why I'm so grateful that Nicole Crosby is here from the Clairemont Town Council. We couldn't have a better advocate than Nicole and the Town Council. They're the folks that identify needs in the community. Things like this park needs upgrading, and that's a part of how we got here today. So I'd like Nicole to give a few words on behalf of the Clairemont community. Nicole?
Thank you.
Of course.
I want to say thank you to Mayor Gloria for having us here today. I think it's really important to
commemorate and note and let the community know that things are going on in Clairemont. I want to thank Mayor Gloria and Councilmember Campbell for prioritizing improvements here. We have children. I'm a mom of a Clairemont kid, and we know that our children need to go outside. They need to play. They need to have that for their mental and physical development. We know that decades from now, they are going to come back and look fondly at the fun, accessible park that we have all worked so hard together to make for our kids. So having a park next door to school, when school's at bell rings, kids come to the park, and they're going to be able to come to the park where everyone can play. So I want to thank everyone for working together to continuing to make our community a tighter place, and I look forward to seeing friendly faces after the new park is done. Thank you.
Thank you, Nicole. And then last, before we get to the important part, which is to break ground, if I could ask Derek and maybe Andy to come up and say a few words, is that okay? You want to join us? One of the students? Go for it, buddy.
Well, thank you, Mr. Mayor. Good morning, everyone. My name is Andy Field. I'm the Parks and Recreation Director for the City of San Diego. My son Derek goes to school at Lafayette Elementary, which is right behind us all here. And Derek, do you want to share a few words of your growing up here at Olive Grove Park?
Yes, I would love to.
Speak up.
I would love to. When I was much younger, I used to come over here and play all the time, and it was a great park. But and now that I see that we're gonna renovate the park, I'm really excited to see what new things it will have in store for us. And I think all the kids will be very excited, and I'm sure that they will have fun, including me.
Thank you.
Good job. Just parks are in the DNA, right? You got the park director, got Derek. We're gonna need a new park director, not anytime soon, but just we can start grooming him now. Listen, let's just conclude with this. I want to always take the opportunity to thank our city employees. We have 12,000 people that get up every single day to run this city. It's a city of 1.4 million people, 8th largest in America. It doesn't run itself. It's run by great public servants, often in partnership with private contractors to get the job done. So to every one of our park and rec employees, our police officers, our engineers who are behind, everyone who's had a role in this and making sure this city works, thank you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you for what you do. Can we get a round of applause for our city employees? And let me conclude with this. I know we're not done. We got more to do. I got more parts of Clairemont Mesa Boulevard we need to repave. Am I right? Yeah. We got some more housing to build because I want to make sure these kids can stay in their hometown and continue to contribute the way that I've been able to. And let me conclude with just acknowledging Claremont's such a special place. I feel so fortunate. I was a Madison High School graduate. I'm the son of 2 Clairemont High grads. That was a little awkward. But the point is, Clairemont is a part of my DNA, and it gives me so much joy to be back here today and seeing the city invest in this neighborhood to make sure that another generation of Clairemont kids can have the very special experience that I've had, that the other residents are here. We're going to keep investing in this neighborhood because this is a great neighborhood and you all deserve it. With that, let's break and do the groundbreaking. 3, 2, 1.